How about when Netanyahu testified in front of fucking Congress that, you know, Iraq had weapons of mass destruction?
There is no question whatsoever that Saddam is seeking and is working and is advancing towards the development of nuclear weapons. No question whatsoever. And there is no question that once he acquires it, history shifts immediately. If you look at those who harbor terrorists and those who support terrorists,
I guess I was looking for a connection between September 11th and my understanding why we went to the Taliban is there was a connection there. They were harboring somebody that we believed did the act on September 11th.
Yes, that's the first reason why you did it.
Now you're going to take me from September 11th to Iraq somehow?
And he lied to Congress. And the intelligence that we used to take this country to war in Iraq and the Middle East was based off of intelligence from Israel, by the way. Israeli intelligence formed the bulk of the motivation behind these Middle Eastern wars.
In the days after the September attacks, there were countless rumors about strange coincidences surrounding the events. One report about a group of Middle Eastern men spotted the morning of September 11th parked just across the river from New York City has not gone away. Investigation of their presence has led to questions about whether Israel was conducting espionage on U.S. soil.
140 Israeli individuals have been arrested and detained in what government documents describe as, quote, an organized intelligence gathering operation designed to, quote, penetrate government facilities.
The FBI has now put out an APB, an all-points bulletin nationwide. They're looking for a white Chevy van. If you see this van, you're asked to contact the FBI.
This is a case that took the FBI and the CIA more than 2 months to sort out. It began when this woman was watching the Twin Towers burning from her apartment in New Jersey. She noticed 3 men on top of a van posing for pictures with the towers burning in the background.
And I could see that they were like happy. You know, they didn't look shocked to me. I thought it was very strange.
The witness called police, who stopped the van hours later and arrested 5 men. All 5, it turns out, were Israeli.
And you can see the 2 towers, a huge explosion now raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way.
They had tripods set up in New Jersey, ready, waiting for the falling of the towers. I mean, look, the one thing you notice about these Talmudic agents is that time and time again, there's just too many patterns that connect and point one way. You know, whether it's Epstein and all those things stacking up perfectly, or this one, all these details stacking up perfectly, it seems to be funny that they just demand people to call it coincidental and move on. And I think people are getting fed up with the bullshit.
Then there was the strange case of Odigo. You may have heard me speaking about this in a prior episode. So Odigo, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it was an instant messaging service. It was Israel owned and it was operated by Israel with headquarters that were based just 2 blocks away from the World Trade Center. Now, according to Haaretz, that is an Israeli owned publication. Check out this headline, which was published September 26th. That's 15 days after the attack. 15 days after 9/11, Haaretz says that Odigo workers were warned of the attacks. It says Odigo, the instant messaging service, says that 2 of its workers received messages 2 hours before the Twin Towers attack on September 11th, predicting that the attack would happen. And the company has been cooperating with Israeli and American law enforcement, including the FBI, in trying to find the original sender of the message, which predicted the attack. I mean, seriously, what on earth are we talking about here? There were some people who definitively knew that something was going to take place on that day. Some people came camera ready